Right, how's it going, guys? You joined me on a glorious morning. Lovely sunshine. I've been sitting out here sunning myself like a lizard. Well, me and the dog. Yeah, so yesterday I'd hoovered 90% of the gunk that's collected off the bottom. Today is D-Day because my water temperature's down to, I think it was 9.5 to 8.5, something like that. Yeah, so it's gone well down. The fish ain't feeding anymore. So today I'm gonna give my gravel filter an extra good clean the other barrels, so I've got no sort of bad bacteria masticating through the winter or whatever. And I'm going to put an old tarp over, say, 70% of the pond, try and keep the wind chill off the top. I got that idea from Martin at the Devon Koi pond. Cheers for that, matey. So yeah, the fish aren't really up to much at the moment. They're still slightly active. I mean, they're moving round, coming into the sun and everything. They're not at the stage where they're just sat at the bottom idle, but yeah, I'm not going to be feeding them now because the water's that cold. The filters will not deal with the waste. I mean, I might give them the odd little bit here and there and keep a check on my water, maybe do a few little water changes, but there's not a great deal else that's going to go on now. So after covering this today, my next project is going to be the fry tank for next season, but I definitely need to insulate that. I need to insulate it, put a little roof on it, and think about heating that for next winter. Yeah, so I'll be really chuffed to get that up and running once it's finally up and running, like, you know. But yeah, right then, guys, I'll get back to you when I'm putting the tarp over. Alright, guys, I'm just in the shed. I'm just contemplating whether to completely get rid of that big water butt or use it for some form of crazy massive filter and have a fry tank in here. That's about, I know it doesn't look it from on the video, that's about 4 foot, because my bench is like 4 foot, so 8 foot shed. But anyway, yeah, so I was thinking of building a little frame in here and having a fry tank in the shed. Be easier to maintain, easier to heat. I've got a drain directly out there for waste. So yeah, I'm going to get my thinking cap on before I do anything big over the winter regarding this. I'm going to get my thinking cap on, like I say, and think about it properly instead of rushing into stuff like I always do. Anyway, I'm babbling. I'll speak to you in a minute. Right, put me a bit of wood across there now. What I'm probably going to do though is run it across the centre. I'm going to have to cut it down, and then when I do tack that onto here, it's got somewhere to rest there, and then I can run a smaller piece across there and tack it to that, and then I've got a space for the gas to get out, like so. Yeah, that's where we am at the minute. I shall be back to you soon. Right, guys, I'm just trimming down the centre support now for the tarp, and then I've got to do a bit more cleaning, and then I'm going to get that on. Right, time to do the big winter clean up. I'll be getting everything out of here, all my brushes, my sponges, my filter floss, all be coming out. Spray them down, put a clean one in, put everything back in here, blast the gravel filter out. But what I'll do this time is, before I push any air down there, I'll vacuum there to take any bigger stuff out, and then once I've got whatever I can get out of there, then I'll start blasting the air through and sending it to waste, like so. Yeah, I'm going to crack on with this, guys, and I'll be back shortly. Right, so now I'm going to force a load of air straight down through all the gravel, get anything that's collected on the bottom or through the layers, and then I'll put the pump back on and flush it down and out to waste. So I'm going to do that now. I'll run this for about 5 minutes. Full of gunk. And I can actually angle this as well. It's got an elbow on the bottom, so I could blast through all different sides of the gravel. Right, I'm going to get on with this now, and I'll be back soon. Look at all that gunk. I mean, I do clean this regularly, but it's still blowing a load more gunk out. Right, gravel filter's done. I'm just moving on to the brush and filter floss and pads, so I'll be blasting that out with a hose in a minute. But yeah, I'm just flushing this out, cleaning all the brushes and pumping it directly out to waste, and then I'm moving on to the Alpha Grog and then the cover. Hopefully I can get it all done today. Right guys, I'm on to the mats now. Ooh, I find this so satisfying, spraying these down. Look at that. Love it. Right, yeah, so I'm going to crack on, hose these down, hose them, and I'll be back to you soon. Right, so that's all the brushes cleaned out. I'm just putting my mats back on top now. Then I'll put the foams on, filter floss right at the top, and we'll move on to the grog. Right, that's all the noodles in. Time for the filter foams now. That's all the foams back in. And then finally some filter floss. I'll just weigh that down with a few bricks, a few bits of slab and a couple of bricks, and then that one's good to go. Right, what I did to clean the Alpha Grog, I didn't film it. I put my pond vac onto this tube that goes to the bottom of here, covered half it over and forced a load of air through here. Then with my little 2,000 litre an hour pump, I pumped all the dirty water out to waste, and that was coming up crystal clear after that. So that's it now. All these have been thoroughly cleaned. I've hoovered a bit more stuff out of the pond. I'm going to start the cover and then have a cup of tea, and I'll probably edit this tonight anyway. So right, last few bits. I'll speak to you soon. Right, well, that's a deep clean done. All the bays are completely clear now. I'm trying to put this tarp on and tack it on, but I've got water on top of it, so it's an absolute nightmare, but I'm sure I can do it. Right, all I'm going to be doing is whacking little pieces of tape on and then tacking through, and I'll probably put another bit of wood on top, like, but we'll see how we go. And then I can think later. Whew. Right guys, what a palaver that was. I had loads of water trapped. Oh, I'm not going to go into it, but suffice to say it was a nightmare. But it's on now. About, what, 70% of the pond. About 70% covered, yeah. So I've done that. Obviously I've cleaned all these out. So I'm just mixing up some dechlorinator now. And the last thing I'll be doing with it, just be topping up my Mediclay, because I've done a massive water change. But we're going to have a quick look in the filters now. They're not running spot on yet because it needs to create a sort of vacuum through these pipes. I'm going to just put it back on. So there's the gravel, nice and clean. Mats, brushes, filter foams. Still looks a little bit murky because you know yourself with that filter floss, when you put it back in it gives a little bit of a cloud anyway. There's the grog and pumice. Still got plenty of room in here for more media. I mean, I could bring it like literally right up there, or even put a taller pipe in and bring it right up. So when I've got some money I'll be whacking some more in there, and then obviously after it's been through that one, I can move all these lids. We go on to the moving bed, which probably ain't moving properly at the moment. No, because it's been switched off. I need to just adjust the air stones and get it all moving properly. But yeah, that's it guys. It's time to dial down for the winter for me now. I'm going to have to weight the edges round here with some stones, because I think a savage gust of wind might lift that, but that should keep a lot of the chill off the water. I might just cover this square here as well with something and just have that section free. I might drop an air stone down there just to help the gas exchange, like. But yeah, that's it guys. Right, as always, thanks for watching and I'll speak to you soon.